Yo, what is going on, you guys? So, damn bring guys a brand new sports cards video. Now, in today's video, I will be going over the top 5 undervalued stars out there in the NBA right now. Before we get into that, I do want to say, as you guys know, I have my Sports Card Invest membership program where I study trends, do a lot of research. A lot of the times I see trends on Facebook before, it reaches the actual market. So I've been able to predict when first year Prism, right before, that went up, I was able to predict that. First year Optic, I predicted that soon after, and both those skyrocketed. So I do have a few new trends that I am sharing with my members right now, and hopefully they will hit the market as well, and prices will go up a lot. So if you guys are interested in my membership program, hearing everyone I'm investing in before it reaches my YouTube, all that good stuff, staying on top of trends, go ahead, head to my website, sportscardsinvest.com, and you can use code YouTube for 10% off. It's only $6.99 for the month or $40 for the year. And if you guys want a little statistic, 92% of my members who signed up for the monthly membership have actually renewed their membership. So if that gives you some confidence, definitely. But if you guys are interested, once again, head to my website. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first star we have over here is John Collins. I believe he's personally very undervalued simply because the Hawks are not in the playoffs. So I've been picking up Collins Optic cards for literally like a few dollars. Quite good deals in my opinion. So his Optic rookie cards, we're going to go ahead and see. So you can literally get these for $2-3. As you guys can see, like $1 and $4 shipping. So definitely great deals out here. John Collins is, a star in my opinion. He will be a star for sure, especially playing alongside Trey. And, I see him developing, alongside Trey, and hopefully the Hawks can get another piece to where they can start winning. And what gives me hope is that they're in the Eastern Conference, and in the Eastern Conference, it's a lot easier to win than the stacked West. So definitely, I like John Collins a lot as an investment. I think I've picked up a few of his cards recently in my purchases. So as you guys can see, I've got a few autos of him, some silver autos. Definitely like those pickups right there for the prices I paid. Definitely think it's going to be a great long-term run for the next year or two. So definitely love Collins as a first pick. And then next up, we do have Trey Young. You guys have heard me talk about Trey a lot just because I believe, with all the rising tides of these young stars, Luka Doncic going to $850. You have Tatum going to $650. So I think Trey's personally going to be next up in the offseason. I believe that his tide will rise a lot just because everyone will be looking at all 30 teams again. So when the playoffs start to come to a close, or if, somehow the NBA season gets canceled, I think Trey is going to, really benefit from it and really go up in value. I can see, honestly, if Luka is at $850, if Tatum's at $630, I can honestly argue Trey should be at $450, $500, that range at least. That's my personal thinking. I believe the market will catch up to my thoughts pretty soon. And I think, Trey's going to be the next guy to really see an increase in price. As you guys can see, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is at like $250 almost right now. You can see guys like Jaren Jackson Jr. going to $200 nearly. It's just, if the tides are rising that high, it's only a matter of time until Trey is, well above 400. I definitely believe that, and I can see it happening pretty soon. So if you guys aren't on the Trey boat, I definitely suggest you guys get in. There's no reason he should be, in barely past 300 at this point. Honestly, he's a 30-point per game scorer. He's in the Eastern Conference, which gives me a lot of hope about him winning in the future. The Hawks were quite injured this season. Throughout the season, they were battling John Collins' injuries and all that stuff. I think Collins was suspended this season. So they were battling a lot this season, and by the end of the season, they were starting to win. So I definitely believe in the Hawks for the next few years, and that's why I'm going hard on Collins and Trey. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into my next pick, and that is Kristaps Porzingis. I think Kristaps is someone who's overlooked in this hobby. You can get his BGS 9.5 prisms for just under $130. I definitely believe, Porzingis is, alongside Luka, I think he will get a lot of attention in the coming years, especially as the Mavericks, play in the playoffs. As the Mavericks do well, they were playing very well in the beginning of this season until Luka had an injury. So I definitely believe, Porzingis is one of the best buys out there in terms of young stars who haven't got the recognition they deserve as of yet. So I'm going ahead and making offers on literally all these Porzingis cards, just paying reasonable prices because I think the tides are going to rise for him as well. So we're going to get back to that, but yeah, I definitely think Porzingis is a great buy right now. And hopefully the market catches up to my thought on that. Next up, we do have De'Aaron Fox. De'Aaron Fox is one guy I've always been very high on. I think he's probably, one of the best young stars out there who deserves a lot more, attention and credit. And simply because he's been injured for a lot of this, season. But I think he will definitely be a long-term, I can see him being a Russell Westbrook. I can see him being at that level. If he can stay healthy and, get some good teammates around him, he can definitely win and get to that level, and you'll definitely see his prices rise in the next 1 to 2 years. Even if he has some great games in these playoffs, I can see his, tide rising. De'Aaron was playing very well when the season came back, and I just personally think De'Aaron has a lot more in him, still underpriced in my opinion. So I'm continuing to buy De'Aaron Fox, holding on to the ones I have, and I've invested so much money in this kid, and I definitely think it's going to pay off, and I'm very optimistic about that. So De'Aaron was always one of my top, young stars to invest in, so that's definitely why I'm going for him. Next up, we do have Eric Pascoe, a little bit cheaper for some of you guys out there who want to invest in a young star, want to make it big, but don't have that much money as of yet. I say Eric Pascoe is a very good option. Pascoe's obviously played very well this season. He's, obviously on the Warriors. The Warriors are, could be championship contenders next season. And by the way he was playing this season, I would argue he was the best Warrior of the season. He was playing very, very well, and I can see his prices rising quite a lot next season if he continues to keep it up, because simply the Warriors got no attention this year, and when they do get attention, I believe Pascal is going to be one of the guys who really benefits from it. So I'm going ahead and picking up a lot of Pascal rookies and just hoping he can continue to, take another jump in his sophomore year. He's kind of reminds me of a Draymond who can shoot. And the Warriors love those guys. They develop them very well. I have so much, trust in the Warriors development team, and just, how they've been able to develop Steph, Clay, Draymond, all these, lower picks. And I believe Pascal's, their next little weapon that they're going to show the world. So I'm definitely high on Pascal. That's pretty much been the video. I really hope you guys did enjoy. Once again, if interested in my membership program, staying on top of trends, and, making a lot of money with me, go ahead and head to my website, sportscardsinvest.com. But other than that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video, and I'm out. Peace.